90% of designers who start using Midjourney experience a drop in the quality of their work. I see it all the time, but you don't have to fall into this trap. The most versatile yet significantly impactful advice I can offer is use detailed prompts. The more details you provide, the less you leave up to Midjourney's interpretation. And controlling details is one of our main goals. This control and consistency allow you to maintain a style and generate multiple iterations for use in a single project. 2. Lower the stylized setting for some prompts. The stylized setting determines how much of Midjourney's interpretation of beauty is reflected in the final image. Even the default setting of 100 often produces very average results. Similar to clip art and stock photos, increasing it leads to uninteresting outcomes. However, lowering it usually gives more control over details, a more literal adherence to the prompt, and less AI-generated creativity. Here's a humorous example. Several gradients with the same seed. 3. Turn on fast mode. Yes, it costs money and has limitations, but at the $30 rate, you get enough fast hours to likely meet all your needs. If you haven't tried it, you can't imagine how much easier it makes the work and idea generation when images are produced quickly. It's simple psychology. If a tool is responsive and enjoyable to use, you're more likely to dive deep and explore it. 4. Use Vary Region. Your task is to generate a mock-up of an iPhone on a rock. On average, how many tries does it take to get both the right rock and the right iPhone? Sometimes it takes 7-10 generations for this. So why generate them together? Let's start with a simple prompt to generate the rock, and then select an area within which to generate the iPhone. I would add a point here. Do not leave the devices you've generated as they are. Usually these are outdated iPhone models with inaccurate aspect ratios. It's better to replace the iPhone in Photoshop with a real mock-up after generation, ensuring you still have those cool shadows and screen reflections. 5. Learn the Midjourney's weaknesses. Perhaps the most crucial point, learn Midjourney's weaknesses to understand how to work with them. I've already mentioned two main ones: control over details and consistency in generating multiple images for a single project. A third significant weakness is the stock image feel. Generated images often come across as stock photos, which is a big drawback in design perception. The tips shared in this video often help overcome this issue. Unfortunately, there's not enough information available online about this, so we had to do a lot of experimenting to find methods that either mitigate or disguise Midjourney's drawbacks. We've compiled all this into the course Complete Guide to Midjourney for Designers for $49. But for the first 15 designers from this video, the price is just $19. Link with baked promo code in description. I really want you to try it and guarantee a full chargeback if you will not find it useful.